We have some breaking news to bring to you right now. Pastor Darrin Patrick, who sadly passed away back on May 7th after target shooting with a friend. Well, the cause of death has now been revealed. Of course, Darrin founded the Journey Megachurch there in Missouri. Had some issues there back in 2016. I'll get into that here in just a second. But also went on to be a teaching pastor at the multi-campus Seacoast Church there in South Carolina. Well, after an autopsy was done, it was determined, and this was speculated that this was the case, that Darrin had in fact died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, according to the autopsy, they said that it was an actual close-range gun. It was a rifle that they said right underneath the chin that Darrin had used to unfortunately take his life. It's just so sad here what happened. And not much has been said as far as where the friend was at the time that the pair was out there, just outside of St. Louis doing the target shooting. So we don't really have any indication of knowing if the friend knew anything about this, if he knew of kind of Darrin's behavior that day, if he could see this coming, if anybody could really see this coming. But kind of what I had alluded to, what took place there at the Journey Megachurch back in 2016. Well, he was fired from his position as pastor in the church from what the church had described as historical sins. Now, they said that he had not gotten into adultery. However, he had engaged in some inappropriate conversations with other women, among some other things. Not adultery, though, but he had some inappropriate meetings and conversations with other women there in the church, and that was enough for his dismissal. He did later on go to apologize for that and admitted that he was just completely gripped by his sin, that he was a man in need of deep healing, of deep forgiveness, that he needed to repent, that he stood before everybody as a broken man. And so that was in 2016. Before then, he went on to become a teaching pastor there at Seacoast Church. So this could have been possibly something that played into this. If he was still struggling with this on the inside, not being able to get over the things that he did, the sinful acts that he committed, this could have possibly led to his death. We can only speculate. I guess we don't know for sure. But a statement was released by his wife, who is still mourning the loss of her husband and also their children as well. This is going to be so hard for them now, as they're going to have to grow up without a father. It's so sad how the devil gets a hold of people. And, even if they're pastors, the title, and I've always said this, the title doesn't really mean anything. Whether your title is pastor, whether your title is Christian, it does not put you in a bubble of just this protection where the enemy cannot get to you. If anything, you become a bigger target for the enemy, and it's even more important that you stand firm in your faith, that you stand against, that you have the weapons of warfare to battle against these things, against these thoughts that come into your mind that would cause Darrin to do something like this. So the church is under attack right now, but we need to be in prayer. Again, prayers going out to Darrin's entire family, Seacoast Church, everybody as well at Journey, for what has happened here. It's been a couple months now, but with these autopsy results coming out, it was what everybody feared that it was going to be. So I'll leave it at that. I'll put some more information in the description section. If you guys have any thoughts on Pastor Darrin, feel free to go ahead and leave those down below in the comment section. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.